So, what do you guys think of the new intro? I made that intro specifically for the inevitable Mother 4 Let's Play, and I totally did not stay up between the hours of 2 AM and 4 AM last night, Tuesday night, to make that what me know. Hey guys, I'm the Sky Spire, and welcome to some more Mother 4 news. It's been a long time since we had one of these. September, mid-September, because that was the last time the Mother 4 team gave us anything concrete to work off of. Ever since then, on their Twitter, they've had some really nice fan art from some fans. I actually really like all of this stuff, you know, and this is pretty much all that we've been getting so far. But recently, a couple of days ago, hey everyone, ready to catch up? Then join us for an announcement about Mother 4's future, plus an AMA, Ask Me Anything, on Wednesday, March 1st, and that is today. So, come join our AMA. So, on their blog, they didn't post anything on the Mother 4 blog, but on their Reddit page, the Mother 4 page Reddit, that was not a proper sentence. Here is a huge announcement, and before I start reading this, let me just say that I have been waiting for this for a long time. Like this information that they're about to give us. What I was really scared of when it came to the Mother 4 game is that it would get hit by cease and desist. One of the questions here is even, have you been hit by a DMCA? Because, you know, fans have been scared of this game, or mad at this game, that it would act as a sort of shameless copy-paste of Mother 3, and taking what we love from the Mother series and just making it its own thing. Considering how long in development Mother 4 has been in, it would sound a little weird to just make Mother 4 a copy-paste of the Mother series, of what we know and love. So, no, it has changed a little bit. I'm happy to say that Mother 4 is now its own original creation, not using any of Nintendo's characters, any of Nintendo's stuff. You'll see here. I think they can actually speak better than I can, so here we go. Hey everyone, Pastel here. So, this project started a long time ago, and leadership has changed hands a number of times, has been worked on by different groups, and over time, it has grown from a Mother 3 imitation to something more original. It changed multiple times, and today we're announcing one more big change. Yes, we are rebranding. That probably raises some questions, like, have you been hit by a DMCA? No, they haven't. This change is one part preventative measure, following several large fan project takedowns, and 2 parts acknowledging what we've actually been making. And what we've been making is the celebration of the games that meant a lot to us growing up. Something familiar, but also different. This game has grown up with us. We want to share that. So, in that case, what's going to change? Most things will stay the same. This is still the story of Travis and his friends fighting the mysterious modern men. Leo still lights his smoke with paranormal fire. But if something is associated with the official Mother games, it won't be in this one. Mr. Saturn, bon voyage, amigo. The title will also be changing. I find that interesting. So, straight up naming the game Mother 4 might seem like a very... yeah, it's a little dumb if you think about it. If back then they didn't really care, it wasn't a big problem to use Nintendo's content, to use use characters, use settings, use the assets from Nintendo's games. But currently, we have the Nintendo Ninjas roaming around. AM2R, yeah. That Pokemon ROM hack, yeah. There is a lot of stuff going down now with the Nintendo Ninjas. They're taking down a lot of fan projects that, to be honest, are really only meant to show the creator's dedication for the original series. AM2R is actually a great example of this. It's another Metroid 2 remake. A remake of Metroid 2, and as you can see, I even have it right here. It's a remake of Metroid 2, and it's ridiculous how Nintendo, it's almost like they completely don't acknowledge the fact that so many years went into the creation of that game, and in the end it turned out to be a great game, but it didn't last long for them to just take it down. And I understand this too. It's their legal duty to take these games down. They can't have their assets being used everywhere by who knows who. So it's smart, you know. So most original things from Mother 4 are going to stay the same. It's going to be in the same style as Mother 4, but they're not using anything generic, or rather, it's going to be in the same style as the rest of the Mother series, but they're not going to be using anything that the other 3 games have used. So Mr. Saturn's, we're getting rid of that, and Mr. Saturn's and a few other enemies were the only connections between Mother 4 and the rest of the series. I believe the Mr. Batty was also in there. Mr. Batty, and I feel like one more enemy from Earthbound. So, Bon Voyage Amigo, the title will also be changing. This is a huge it's gonna be like the NX and Nintendo Switch. It took me a long time to call it the Nintendo Switch, since I've been used to calling it the NX, me and my rumor-ridden mind. So, we're not gonna be calling it Mother 4 after a while, which is gonna be weird, since this entire series is called Mother 4, but if anyone's gonna have it tough, it's gonna be them. I'm just some guy, you know. So let's read further. Are you selling out? This game is and always will be free. They've marketed it as a game for fans by fans, so it's nice to see this. Well, that would really just completely ruin everything if they decided to suddenly make people pay for this game and it didn't even have any of the essence of the Mother series. But this is a good strike. This is a good balance. Are you starting over again? God, they've been in development for so long. If they said yes, I would probably shoot myself. No, no way. Right now, the game is primarily unique content. Only direct references and certain systems are being changed to better complement the fact that the game is now completely original. Let me emphasize, Travis is still Travis, Bellring is still Bellring, Pleiades is still Pleiades. Now, after those questions, I bet you've got more, and I bet at least a couple of you are pretty bummed out. It's bittersweet for us. We may be safe, but at the same time, we're still saying goodbye to a part of our game's identity. If you want us to elaborate on any of this, we've got plenty to say, and I'll be answering any questions you might have for the next couple of hours or so. The other team members might jump in if there's a question they'd be bettering at answering too. So, we have Pastel here who will be able to answer a lot of your questions, and you can see that a lot of people have already asked. Someone just straight up said, what's the new name? Will it be open to small mods? Wow, a lot of people like Meryl. It's actually pretty... Ooh, sub-mod. We also have Dave, Pick and Matt. Or no, I think they just called him Pick... but we have developer and 2 artists here, so you can, if you see this video right away, I don't think you will, then you will be able to just ask these guys questions. But it's nice to see that, you know. But this was something that I was really worried about, since if there was going to be another game that was struck down by the Nintendo ninjas, it would be this game, considering how long it's been built up for. In fact, I'm surprised this wasn't the first one. This one has been really popular. Check it out. The official Twitter has 16.8 thousand followers. It's crazy. I'm really surprised that the Nintendo ninjas haven't taken down this game yet. Yeah, we're just calling them that, since what else do you call the cease and desist guys? But it's really nice that they haven't been hit by DMCA yet. It's really nice that they haven't... I'm remembering this old picture I saw on Twitter. Pokemon Cease and Pokemon Desist. It was great. But it's really great that they're doing that, because now this isn't a guarantee that they won't be struck down either. This is just the best way they can think of making countermeasures. And it's good, too. Simply by getting rid of the Mr. Saturns and getting rid of anything that was a direct reference to their games. Little things like the PSI names, like PSI Fire, or PK Fire rather, I think they'll be able to keep that. Since, I don't think Nintendo would get all antsy-pantsy if they steal PK Fire, but you know. Besides, Mother 4 does have its own PSIs. There's Beam, there's the mind reading one, telekinesis, not telekinesis, but like I forgot what it was, but like you can read into other people's mind. There was a whole update which talked about that. But most things are going to stay the same. Are you releasing soon? No, and I like how they're being with this. Before now, they were always wanted to wander around the point of when they would reveal this game, or rather release this game. And I mean, as you can see, like they have to adapt with the times. If you look at original sprites from Mother 4, they have changed over time, dude. This is right here how they originally looked. This is like Earthbound right here. And then they changed it. This is more Mother 3, and even this is kind of Mother 3-esque. But look at that. They've evolved into their whole new. I love this, man, and it's fun seeing like how the game has evolved too. You know. Just that right there. That right there is perfect, you know? This is something you would see in Earthbound. So, just by seeing that, and oh, I believe this was their, Mr. Baddie. Yeah. And then this really looks like an enemy from Earthbound. I don't think it is, though. But basically, what this game was trying to be at first was a spiritual successor to the Mother series. Where it would retain some of the original aspects of the original trilogy, but it could tell its own new story. Think of it like this now. This game is no longer a spiritual successor, but just a game which retains the essence of those old games, of the original trilogy, but it doesn't actually directly carry anything from that game. Considering what Nintendo's been doing It's a really smart idea. Now guys, make sure, keep in mind that you can scroll down here and you can comment anything that you want to the developers or the artists, and they'll probably respond. After I finish this up, I will probably do the same thing. I got a couple of questions to ask them since I have been covering this game for a long time now. You guys already know that I'm going to be making a full-fledged Let's Play of this game when it comes out. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me through all this, and hopefully you guys are excited for Mother 4, you know? I know, like, in, 2 days the Switch releases, and that's going to be insane. You already know I'm going to be covering that. You know my next Let's Play is Breath of the Wild. You know, like, just everything's going to go down on March 3rd. But, I mean, it's really nice to have a little prelude to the hype with this right here. It's big, you know? March is going to be a great month. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about for this update, so make sure, as always, to like, comment, and subscribe for more on Mother 4. I'm the Sky Spire, and until then...